First of all, I'm proud of the response that our team had. You know, our program is about not necessarily being perfect, but it's about competition. It's about competing. It's about responding. And the last two games, last week, we weren't good enough. That means all of us, coaches, players. That includes everybody, staff. And so for us, this week was about getting back to work, blocking out anything else outside of our locker room, taking accountability for what we all have to do better. And I thought we had the best week of practice we've had so far this year. The competition was great, going at each other, making each other better. These last 2 days in preparation for Charlotte, who we have a ton of respect for. You know, for if you look at them statistically, if you just looked at them not knowing, like they're an ACC team. You know, all their players have either played on Power 5 level or they are Power 5 players. And the main focus for us was our defense. And that's what we talked about. I mean, and I know, look, our offense hasn't been as good, but it's because we're thinking about it too much. And so I love the collective effort on the defensive end. And of course, when you do that, you end up having the most points you've scored in the first half all year because you're just sharing, you're focusing on just, you know, giving it everything you have. So I'm proud of the response. You know, individually, I just want to recognize a couple guys. You know, I thought Mark Mitchell had a great game. He made some passes. He got 12 free throws. He drove the ball stronger than he had all year. You know, he's a key guy for us. And with Tyrese being out, you always need other guys to step up. And Jalen Blake's, you know, look, it's the 3 of 3 from 3, the 5 of 5 from the field is great. But to me, it's more about the energy and the defense that he brought. He brings the tenacity to our team that we need. And then, you know, for any of these freshmen, but specifically for Jared, you know, he goes through probably the worst shooting stretch he's had in his life. And hadn't played as well. We lose and a lot of attention on it. And for him to come out the way he did, it just shows talks about his character. You know, he's tough-minded. And with Tyrese being out, you know, Caleb Foster, you know, Caleb's going to be ready to go as well. So I'll answer any questions, but for me, really proud. And the last thing, it's an exciting day for Duke. You know, getting Coach Manny Diaz, the fact he was here for our game. I know he had a press conference earlier. We were able to bring him back, him and his family back in the locker room, and just getting to meet and to know him and what he's all about. It's exciting because I know he's all about defense. He's all about toughness. Our program has been able to build on that the last couple years, but I know he'll take it to new heights. So congratulations to him and Duke football and really Duke for an exciting day.
Jon, you mentioned the practices. Each player said that they felt like they're better already from the practices. They feel like a different team. Do you see that as well after this week?
Yeah, and it's you don't practice just where it shows up for the next game. You know, you have to take a step each day, and probably for us, one, there's especially the last couple of weeks, you're playing so many games, you're not having the contact as much in practice, right, which I take responsibility for. Like I have to make sure we still do it, even if it's on a short turnaround, because it showed with how we played today. And there's a physicality that we played with. And so, look, I don't know if we've been the most confident team with how we played, and preparation always leads to confidence.
Right.
And so we've really just emphasized not on the result of winning and losing, but really the process of how you have to prepare mentally, physically, and then good things are going to happen when you do that. We have plenty of ability. There's nothing we don't have for this team. Like we have it all. It's just a matter of preparing that way. And I thought this was a great first step. Not satisfied with it. We have a lot to improve on and a quick turnaround against a really good opponent. But for us, this does give us the blueprint for what we have to do moving forward.
Jon, the assist totals